motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar.
Macam apa lah.
Vi sitter här i
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Aku tak tahu apa. Tas lah, clear tas lah.
Alah,
Damn son.
kena ada hero yang boleh control AM lah.
Bagus lah.
Tak habis Zul kerja lama.
Kurang. Aduh. 2012 siap dia main. 2012 tapi rank masih Herald. Kau serius lah?
Dia tak pernah main lain.
Itulah, dah 8 tahun main. Weh, 8 tahun tu orang dah sampai kat TI 8. TI berapa? TI 10 ke 9 tak apa apa. Aku ni pun baru main pun sama dengan dia. Kau serius lah, betul. Budak ni, biar betul budak ni. Dia pernah bunuh. Dia dah main ni kot. Takkan lah.
The dusk.
Ha?
Prepare for battle.
Siapa mid?
Snowstorms are coming.
Dia kot, mamat tu kot.
Why not?
Okay. Kau dengan aku lah.
Let's go. Tengok aku. Asal ada bagi aku
I
bodoh.
say,
Bodoh sial. Mantap.
sounds like a good idea.
Go.
The battle begins.
Who's ready for a fight? The first heat is free.
Mantap.
Anyone? Yeah.
Memang mantap lah geng.
Kita top ni apa?
Top lawan tadi Pangolion dengan tak tahu lagi seorang tu apa.
You betcha.
Pangolion dengan Je lah rasa.
Come
Je
here.
ataupun Punch. Punch lah. Punch. Sebab dia tak ada. Je.
Forward.
Aku benci Zeus.
Je tu.
Yes.
Gap. Pangolion.
The North comes with me.
Dia tahan gap. Oi, fluffy head. Sejak bila ada je item baru ni?
Good to be good. Yeah.
Kau kasih last hit.
Denied. Got it.
Kau ambil dulu sebab aku tak boleh. Kalau aku fat Aku tak boleh bawa kemenangan. Kalau
If
kau fat,
you
kau
say
boleh bawa
so.
kemenangan.
Berkemungkinan lah. Aku tak boleh jamin juga.
You betcha.
Tak ada masalah. Tak awak je. Tak ada.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
Dia memang
Fight. Okie dokie. Chill out. Ice shards.
Nak cancelkan dia punya tu je. Sanggup sial lah aku.
Yeah. No.
Aku bernasib baik. Kau bernasib baik lah.
Got it.
Aku nak ambil je. Aku beli lah.
Freeze.
Aku
Attack!
sangat kacau.
First blood.
mantap.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Ah, man.
Got it.
Aku ada skill tau.
Zero kan.
Aku ada skill. Jangan macam-macam.
You
Sini.
betcha.
Aku kalau nak gang, aku gang Zeus tau. Aku tak gang Pangolian. Sebab Pangolian
Snowstorms are coming.
dia boleh lagi pada aku ni skill apa. Kalau Zeus at least. So aku fokus dia Zeus lah. Tapi Zeus misi.
I say. I am punching for you. Fight.
Weh, nanti aku akan tarik kau. Kita kena block
Sounds like a good idea. Ya.
Kedua dulu. Tapi dia Muhammad ni serius lah.
Okay.
Dia nak buat ni.
Got it.
Sini main support lah. Sini main support.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Kurang kau. Aku ingatkan apa pasal ada dua labang lah tu. Oh, boleh satu tu kurang kau. Kurang kau bawa balik. Dah selamat lah. Oh tak selamat lagi. Paman nak ke sini.
This should be
Sini. Cepat.
Aku tak boleh.
time to prove my fight.
Mati, tolong hati. Dekat dalam.
Tak apa.
Tak apa. Tunggu kau Zeus, kau tunggu. Bodoh ni.
I don't know where I was, but it was too warm.
Nak pergi game mid lah.
My just reward. You betcha.
Mantap. Aku ambil.
Lepas tu bottom dah kena rembat tu.
Yes.
Apa kita punya top ni dah kena rembat dengan Zeus punya ni lah.
Zeus eh.
Greetings, my friend.
Yeah.
Weh,
Hurry up.
mana tak okey ni?
Apa ni?
Dia tak tahu pergi mana.
Why not?
Oh, mantap saya.
That gets
Dia datang. Penggol datang.
Alamak.
Oh.
the North comes. That is how I will toss.
Aku tak tahu lah. Gaduh
He
siap
didn't
Paman
forget the
datang.
name of that wagon that hit me.
Apa? Aku dapat.
Let us eat this.
Dah. Sakit bungu.
If you say so.
Ah.
Oh, dia ni di watch.
Tak mentang-mentang kau je. Apa je?
Let us fight.
Alamak dah level 6. Bahaya. Ambil. Kenapa tak ambil?
Aku nak disam. Tak payah.
Oh, wow.
Got it.
Ni baru runtuh pula ke? Hari tu nak runtuh, ni baru runtuh pula ke? Tengok dia.
Yeah, sure.
Aduh. Just missing. Memang tak boleh on. Memang tak boleh.
Let's spree. Snowball.
Aku kejar kau. Dia jamu. Tada. Sakit.
Aku caw dia.
Aduh, aku game ni aku nak fun lah aku rasa.
Twice the measure of power.
Oh, jangan fun lah. Aku dah jatuh pun ni.
It's going to be one of those kind of fights.
There would be no arcane arts without the void.
You are going nowhere. You betcha. Dead. Alley-oop. Get ready. Here is.
Back. Oh.
Asal
Tak. Jadi dulu
Ya,
adik kau.
Sampai dragon. Lama bapak lagi.
Go.
I say we should trade blows.
Nice man.
The
Nampak tak?
entirety
Aku
of your
dapat terbaik.
existence was but a sin.
Snowstorms are coming.
Missing tak.
Yeah.
Bahaya.
Yes.
Syai. Ni dia kosong je.
Ha? Aduh, aku pun nak ambil
Could
Q
be
tu.
good.
Lying.
It is in snowball.
Sana.
Ducky.
Aku dah sakit.
Mantap Syai.
Ya, kat atas ni bagi aku.
A bauble from the void.
Got it.
Nampak tak support terbaik?
You betcha.
Tolonglah bagi aku satu alamat dia dah ambil tu kau rumah.
Got it.
Dia sebenarnya mana?
The scales.
Sounds like a good idea. Why not?
Nice.
Su silang aja ni.
Ada kat.
Yes. I say. Why not?
Hai.
Dusky. Yeah, sure.
Illusion.
The
Alah, dia
North
tak dapat serang.
comes with me.
Alamak, ward dia ward lah.
Okie dokie.
Saya tolong kita.
Coming.
Radiant structures are
Sekejap doh, aku tadi
fortified.
TP
You
doh, jauh doh.
betcha.
Tak cukup lah nak BTP astaga.
Alah, bodoh lah. Dah, satu pun tak kena. Hai. Bising lah.
Onward.
Bising tak.
Vanished, but not
Pinggul gimit.
If you say so.
Aku kat bottom lah.
Got it. Snowstorms and
Radiant's
guns.
turret has been killed.
Dead. Push
Yup.
up, push.
Oh, nice one.
Sounds like a good idea.
Semua ada mantap, mantap. Semua mantap.
You betcha.
Kau mana? Aduh, tak join siap. Member tak join. Walah.
Kita member
Dire
push lah.
structures are fortified.
I say.
Haha, miss. Haha.
Got it. Alley-oop.
Oh, dia datang.
Aku tak ada mana, tak ada apa ni. Aku tahu kan.
Tahu.
Yeah.
Lagu ni tak ada bagi apa-apa. Bagi lah.
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Kalau lagu dari sini habiskan nyamuk lah.
Nothing's cracked and the rest.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
One strong bond.
Oh, habis masuk punya.
Time to brawl.
Oh ya, lagi tinggi daripada ni tu. Dia main... Aku punya level lagi tinggi daripada siapa nama?
Tengok.
Yeah.
Bengo.
Apa? Mid.
agents of the void.
Map one. Tapi aku nak bergaduh dengan sini pun tak boleh.
Ha. 10 saat.
Yes.
My just reward.
Tim kita okey tak game ni?
Ha?
Tim kita okey tak?
Okey. Tadi dah menyawa kot. 4 5.
Snowball.
Terjabu.
Nice shot.
Oh, gila hebat aku.
Could be good.
Ha. Barang.
Macam lah.
That's
4 jam.
snot and gnaw.
Kau highlight saya tak boleh lah saya.
Macam mana dia boleh ramai datang tahu. Simak. Aku kan 2 je. Dia dengan Jus. Aku okey. Kali kau 4. Mamam. Sikit. Cantik. Go. Oh tak. Aku yang kena enter apa tadi.
Alright. Sparring is done. We fight for real this is.
No. No.
Your middle tower
Sebab
is under
pada hati
attack.
aku.
If you say so.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, shoot.
Nasib aku ada hati aku tu.
Saya Ali kau dapat ada tambah nama
This
kan.
should be fun.
Radiant
Tahu apa
structures are
dia tu.
fortified.
Yes.
Wait.
Dead.
Kau rasa kau tu bawa barang apa ni?
Why not?
Sanggai Aisyah penting tak?
Ha? Sang Yasha.
Mm-hmm.
Tak sure lah.
Aku buat deso lah, siap.
Yeah, sure.
Barang sanggai Aisyah kan.
Nowhere. Vegas function. Yes.
Your master is
Ingat je lah. Ayam.
You betcha.
Dia TP kat kau. Hati-hati weh. Bla. Invoker datang. Bla.
Your top tower is under attack.
Got it.
Janganlah belah pun. Janganlah jauh sangat bang. Aku jauh sangat tu.
Dia orang dekat jungle ni, aku takut dia orang game aku.
Yes.
Tak.
Buat division sini kan, aku risau buat division ni.
Lah awak tak ada.
Yeah.
Tunggu lah dia buat nanti.
Oi, 0-0. Bukan. Aku rasa dia orang memang game aku ni.
Dia memang target geng kau sekarang.
Fight.
Kau tengok
Tak, tank go pun tak masuk ni.
Kau tengok kau mana mati tu tadi.
Time to brawl.
Tu yang dia macam budak ni kena gang ni kalau sebelum dia fight ni.
Come here.
Lama sangat dia farm ni. Dia dah level 11 lah. Dah level 12.
The north comes with me.
Bagi masa untuk aku beli.
Dire's structures are
Weh,
fortified.
siapa dia begitu? Aku boleh tinggal.
Kak, dia push main. Ada yang menang push main. Dia tengah push main.
Oh ya. Okay.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I say.
Asyik.
Woi kau terkejut sumpah bodoh sumpah aku terkejut bangang lah. Kau bayangkan aku dah naik tangga sekali kau ada buka skill dia. Gila betul lah.
Hello. Sama.
Kejut bongon lah sebenarnya ada void tadi. Apa nama spirit void? Void
Spirit
spirit.
what? Oh shit.
Okie dokie.
Sana.
Weh, dia kejar. Kejar lah nak.
Tolong.
Snowstorms
Ada
are
dia.
coming.
Dia
Alley
jabu. Masuk. Tak tengok sakit. Kejap.
You betcha.
Tolong.
I have budget for you.
Mantap aku.
Aku mati.
Mantap.
Sekejap.
Tak boleh kau mati sebab sanggup
mempertahankan. Invoker tak mati lah tadi. Invoker mati.
Radiant
shit.
structures are fortified.
banyak benda tak dia nak target aku tu.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Oh, good. I returned. I was not done.
A golden thread.
For the next fight. Snowstorms at haste. Freeze. Snowball.
Alamak.
Could be.
Your middle
Saya
tower is under
yakin.
attack.
North comes with
Aku
me.
okey je.
Freeze.
Come on lah.
I say.
Your middle tower is
I'm
under
not EJ,
attack.
you know? I'm not EJ.
Yeah. I'll just got it.
Aku
Weh,
mungkin tak boleh
aku nyawa je ni.
You betcha.
Bagi masa aku ready je.
Your middle tower is under attack.
For the next fight. You are going nowhere.
Your middle tower
Lapan.
is under attack.
Akan terjadi lagi sekali.
Let's see
shit.
what you're made of.
Bye! Nasib
Your middle
baik
tower
sebelum
has been denied.
enemy tu dapat.
Get
Dah
ready.
dia tadi.
Here I go.
Kira go.
Knuckles cracked and ready. Yeah, sure. Into my pocket.
Go, go, go.
Fear not
Alamak.
the journey ahead.
Freeze!
Nanti aku pertama, ngejar kat motor.
Okie dokie.
Datang sekarang lah.
Sorry,
Tak apa,
dah.
kau push sekejap sebab diorang semua kat bottom.
Yes.
So kau push sekejap.
Dah datang.
Punching bag.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Defend bottom.
Dire
Defend.
structures are fortified.
Jangan ada tepi. So kau kena hati. Bapa.
If you
Aku
say
dah
so.
push. Aku dah push stop.
Cepat sikit. Sebelum dah sampai.
Sounds like a good
Gelap,
idea.
gelap. Sumpah dah gelap dah. Gelap gila je.
Kau rasa aku perlu Lincoln tak?
Ha?
Asyik?
Why not?
Kau rasa aku perlukan Lincoln tak?
Lincoln.
Ha.
Lincoln. Boleh. Ya, sebab
I
Punch
say
boleh
you
anti.
should train.
So kau memerlukannya.
Oh, member ni lah.
Snowball.
Dia naik doktor lah.
Yeah, sure.
Tak
Aku
apa.
BKB dulu lah. Aku buat BKB dulu lah boy.
Nice shot.
Tu lah.
BKB macam penting kan?
BKB BKB lagi penting lah.
Yeah. Onward.
Gua tak boleh.
Hurry up. Yes. Triple kill. Ultimate boss.
Oh, nice lah.
Nice,
Yeah.
baby, nice.
Dead. I'll just put this on ice.
Nice.
Let us fight. Illusion. Come and fight me.
Aku nak masuk kerja tu tapi
The
alamak.
enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Got it. Yeah. Onward. Could be good for the next fight. Yes.
Oh, semua kita ambil, kau tak bagi can.
If you say so.
Aduh. Siap.
You betcha.
What are you buying?
Freeze. Dead.
Dia mesti dengar kalau aku dah push stop apa.
Why not?
Langsung tak bergerak je dari top tu.
Ya, aku sih
The
Kalau
Lord
apa-apa aku
comes
datang.
with me.
Apa-apa tu macam lambat lagi.
I'll just
Tengok kau macam
see what to hit them.
korang pula mengganas dekat itu. Akan dia. Ni.
You betcha. When you are ready, this will bring down the trigger.
Bapak dia.
He's a sparrow.
Asyik aku je ni.
Ya.
Jadi umpan. Bapak dia tu.
Aku lambat. Oh shit.
Alamak,
Yo,
saya harap saya tak jatuh. Pap, papera, pera, pap, papera, pera. Papera, pera, pap, 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 pap.
Yeah, sure.
Ganas dia masa saya. Tapi satu benda kalau dia ada tak, tapi tak ada guna juga. So biasa kita pun.
Time to bruise.
Biar yang biar ada orang. Kita pun je.
Aku skip push lah.
Push.
I'll
Tak boleh
just
lewat apa
put
dah.
this
Tak boleh lewat apa dah.
Yes. Okie dokie. Sounds like a good idea.
Dire's structures are
Push top tu.
fortified.
Push top tu. Sikit lagi top tu. Sikit lagi je. Tak nak apa. Sikit je.
Ya.
Yeah, sure.
Mantap.
Yeah.
Division dekat.
Wow.
Okie-dokie.
Ada. Ada apa? Ada
Snowball.
Tunggu je aku punya ni.
Those swords are coming.
Berapa saat je sih? Anjing. Wow. Tak apa, yang penting kita ada. Aduh, kita di sini. Oh. Sana.
Lagi push top lah.
A golden bridge.
Hai. Main breaker kasih ambil.
Tak kena bye.
Memang tak kena. Tak awak, inilah masanya tugas aku sebagai task support. Task support sekejap.
Kau okey okey.
Tak. Balik kau fuck kat hati. Tadi aku silap ke? Aku bodoh sikit tadi je.
If you say so. I start. A great workout. I say.
Hai. Alamak. Cik, dia ada apa-apa ke lah. Dia ada senti lah sini. The fuck. Jadi senti punya. La ilaha illallah subhanallah. Mantap siap. Vengeful Spirit ni pun ni juga akan sedang bertiga parti lah. Pandai dia selamatkan teammate dia. Macam aku lah, aku pandai tak? Cik.
Cepat.
Sudah kena tarik sudah. Wah, nampak combo dia orang. Gempak kan. Gempak dia combo dia orang. Kau pergi lah masuk. Aduh, lambat lah.
To restore
Cepat aku dah masuk.
Masuk je. Kau ada ni.
Tapi tu aduh tak apa. Next time aku masuk.
Ready for another round?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Next time tu kau lama lah aku nak tunggu. Kau main next time.
Oh shit.
Tak perap. Perap.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Apa mati?
Attack! Snowball!
Tengok lah.
unseen.
Oi, don't teammate.
Yeah, shoot.
Shit. Alright, kita ada cleanse.
Yes.
Wah, tak kena.
You betcha.
Lupa kakak.
The North comes with Snowball.
AM ni pun tak ganas pun.
Onward.
Aku patut buat item silent tu.
Yeah.
Hilang, salah buat gitu. Aduh. Aku patut buat ni.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. You are going nowhere.
Okay, sama benda lah.
Sounds like a good idea.
Boleh buat nampaknya.
Kau tengok barang apa yang sesuai aku.
Attack! Got it. Yes. Why not? Please. Forward and got it. Fine.
Biar aku mesti farm oh. Kira
Yes.
Sabar. Aku tak ada kill je, satu je. Bapak budaknya. Apa dapat aku sampai.
Could be good. Mm-hmm.
Top tu siap. Top dah buat free farm.
I am punching for fresh meat.
Kau pergi top kau pergi top. Oh tak, kau pergi farm. Biar aku top.
Say so.
shit.
Kau pergi gaduh. Aku tak ada, tak apa. Jangan kau tak ada. Biar aku pergi. Kau
Aku tak boleh ke?
boleh kau boleh.
Ya, aku dah down face.
Dua siapa kau kulkap, dia kap. Sawadikap. Oh, get
Yeah,
back.
shoot.
Okay. You want to get back, okay. Wait.
Yeah. Sounds like a good
Your
idea.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, min.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Aduh. Kena.
Kejar dah, lepas kejar.
Amplify my impact.
Get ready. You were all hard. I like
Ya Allah subhanallah.
Woi, tak kuat dah. Aku tak asyik mukul je. Dia nak buka bikin bidang ni je lah.
Sakit gila bayar aku
Onward.
ni faham je aku nak ni lah gila. Aku nak life steal.
you. Keep coming.
Apa ni? Kau nak
Okie dokie.
penta ini? Kamu mau kah? Kamu lah kasih gue lah. Kamu mau ni ke?
Yeah.
Gue tak mau. Kamu kita je lah.
Snowstorms are coming.
Mantap
Bagi main breaker aku je. Ke kena okey main breaker?
You
Main breaker aku
betcha.
takkan main breaker.
Main breaker siapa pakai ah?
Main breaker tu
Got it.
Void Spirit tu.
Oh ya, tak
Sekejap,
apa.
member Roshan lah. Weh, member Roshan siap. Clean solo Roshan siap.
Into my
Papa gempak
Your
siap si
bottom
main aku.
tower is under attack.
Solo Roshan, bye.
The enemy's middle
Please,
tower
Lando.
has fallen.
Jangan jarang.
You betcha.
No, push. We need to push.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Time to
Oh shit. Bentar.
got it.
Mama tu mandi lampu.
I say.
Mama ni kat sini.
Bring fire.
Duduk diam. Mamam.
Memang mam lah. Bye back hello.
Tak baca pun. Tak baca.
Aku bulan ni.
Time to cruise. Yup.
Mama ni.
Your top tower is under attack.
I need to go.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
No. Ada sentry.
Your top
Aku
tower
tak ada.
is under attack.
Ada sentry.
Snowball.
Masuk.
Your top tower is under attack.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Aku tak tahu.
Aku dah mati lah.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Aku tak nampak. Aku push terus lah. Mantap, tak tahu apa.
Go, Shamim, go. Go, Shamim, go. Pergi dia, Mim. Jangan tu pun ni.
Dire victory.
Mantap. Aku ya. Tengok dah. Tadi.
And the winner.
Aku papan pun menang. Woi, aku MVP. 2 kill je MVP je. Bapak. Memang. 2 kill je aku. Ada. Aku main kau main mama ni, aku main dia. Semua aku main kali
Repeat je saya.
Pizza. Aku pizza bapa. Aku macam
Mantap.
tiba-tiba komen aku. Aku nak komen
Ya,
kau.
aku bawa masuk.
Oh,
Lama saya tak main Weaver. Jadi okey main Weaver.
dia kalau kau dah ada asas dia untuk sebelum ni, jadi bila kali kedua kau main walaupun dah dapat main kau still
Ya, mesti okey. Saya tak boleh.
tak boleh asal.
Aku nak kena bersihkan kucing.
Oh, bersihkan kucing ke bersihkan tai?
Bersihkan tai kucing.
Okey.
Okey lah. Malam ni.
Malam pukul apa?
Pukul 9
Okey, apa-apa je. Okey ke tak?
Apa-apa roja.
Mantap lah kan. Kita dah macam ni dia. Kita kena tengok live.
Of this very entertaining series of Execration
So,
versus
let's go.
1 and 6. We'll see you very soon.
change arrangement.
Hello there, and welcome back to the DPC SCA region. My name is Nomad, and joining me on the panel jump into game number 3 is my loyal friends Lizard and Lacoste. Gentlemen, getting into the third game. Actually, you know what, Lacoste? I rudely cut you off earlier. Firstly, I would like to apologize, and secondly, I would like to hear the end of your kebab story, because I was very invested in it.
Oh,
We all
that
were.
one. So yeah, I ordered a kebab yesterday, and it took an hour to arrive. I was wondering like what's going on. My translator's not working in the app, so I like have 5 options. I check all of them. Like I recognize the French fries. I'm like, yeah, sure. You know, I recognize the
extra
Romanian
fries,
word for
yeah.
it. Extra fries. Why not? So after an hour, it arrives, and then I get a kebab with just the pita bread and the meat. And then I use a translator, but it's working right now after an hour, and I realize I like unchecked what do you want your kebab without, and I like checked everything and realized like I didn't get any. I just got the meat and the bread.
He's getting the gains, man. That's why he wants to join the gym as well with
Just
the
carbs
boys.
and protein.
Just protein. That's it.
Isn't it better if you just eat some other stuff as well?
Vegetables,
Yeah,
yeah.
on top of that.
Yeah, you know, it's fine. Wow, what a delicious, fulfilling dinner you must have had.
Oh yeah, felt good.
Well, we are into game number 3 now, and both teams have shown a lot of shakiness in this series so far. I think it would be... I don't know. I don't know who's going to take this third game, honestly. Like, we haven't been able to tell from the drafts. Both teams, when they had the draft advantage, at least how we felt, they ended up dropping the game.
To be honest, I don't think it really matters here. If you want to play Dota like this, it's like we didn't see too many like strategic stuff happening in the
Yeah.
last game. It was just a straight up brawl. We're gonna fight, and whoever's stronger, who's more farmed, who makes less mistakes, is gonna get on top. And just keep
And who-
repeating that, like keep repeating until the throne falls.
You're missing one key ingredient: who shows up with all 5 heroes as well.
True.
Whose carry decides to fight this game around? Okay, so both of these teams, like we've watched them throughout the league, and they've kind of looked very similar. 496 maybe a little bit more versatile with their heroes, but overall in these 2 games with all the stand-ins that they've got, it looks very even. Who shows up to the fight, that's the one who wins it most of the time.
All right, here we go. Here's my my Galaxy Brain advice. I'm going to suggest that Execration, okay, play with Nando, okay. Our Wraith King didn't really turn up much in the last couple of fights in that game, which kind of led to their downfall, you know, even though the puck was playing at 110. So, what they need to do is they need to draft themselves an IO. And that way, he doesn't have a choice. You just bring him to the team fight.
No?
No?
If
Disable
he,
help?
You mean if he plays the IO?
No. Someone else plays the
Oh.
IO, just relocates him in.
I was thinking a different route. They pick Legion Commander for him, and then you want to fight. Like, you want to get that damage. Like, you never with Legion Commander want to farm items, unless
Didn't
you're
you ever
griefing
have-
Legion
yeah,
Commander in
didn't
the
you ever have
jungle,
the
Hand of
jungle
Midas,
Legion
Iron
Commander?
Talon, yeah.
We've seen the Huskar in the jungle. Please, let's not see Legion as well. The comeback of that meta would be a very painful thing to go through once again.
Do you miss junglers?
No.
Oh, do you miss junglers, Lacoste?
I do. I think there's potential, you know, that some heroes could be played at jungle, like 2-1-1-1. It's just doable. Maybe not in
Sure.
this patch, but eventually
Sure.
someone might, you know, let's say you have Nature's Prophet in the jungle, and you stack every single camp with the Treants. But you need some levels first, like you only have like 2 Treants at the start. I don't know if you are watching Reddit. There was a guy that stacks like whole jungle with Shadow Demon, which is
Yeah.
pretty insane.
Pretty
Like,
sick.
Was it? Yeah, that was a long time ago as well. I remember that video. Yeah.
No, it was posted like a week ago.
Recently
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
There's
It's very
always,
recent.
like every patch, there's one dude that recognizes all the patterns with Shadow Demon and whatnot.
Yeah, I can
Do
figure
you
it
guys
out.
remember, like my favorite and one of the guys that I learned from was AUY. Do you remember his portal jungling?
his
The good-
tutorials are so good.
Yeah, the good old, not necessarily tutorials, back then he didn't make them, it was just watch his games.
Oh, you just watch it.
Yeah, it used to be Keeper of the Light, minute 12 Aghanims. That
Keeper of
was
the Light, speaking about him, banned
banned
out.
Banned
yeah.
out, yeah.
Once again, with the Pango. Earth Spirit banned out by Execration. Interesting.
Actually, speaking of the Shadow Demon thing, we had a game, a pub game where one of the cores demanded that our Shadow Demon support do that for him. I was like, just try it. You'll get a couple. But anyway, we have the Mars picked up by Execration as their first pick off the draft.
Yeah, we'll see if they manage to combo it with something that was as neat as that Snapfire in the last game. Even though it didn't look amazing from Bombi, it looked good enough. Like,
Because you're constantly fighting, you're gonna get the most out of the hero. I'm just looking at this Earth Spirit ban by Execration. They had it in the last game after performance. In the last game, they're like, yeah, maybe we should not pick it, so let's ban it out.
just to make sure.
Just to make sure that we can get the hands on it. I still feel he missed like 50% of his spells.
Is it the nerves? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Earth Spirit, however, is, you know, one of the hardest Dota heroes, the master to even start playing. So
It's
maybe it doesn't
interesting.
feel that comfortable on the hero. Maybe it's the nerves. It's a relegation game. So
I think it's the nerves because they played the Earth Spirit before and it looked much better. So I can't really see a player that's playing a position 4 in League 1, in Division 1, not being able to use Earth Spirit. That's the cookie cutter position 4. That's the hero to go to. There aren't many 4s that can't play Earth Spirit, at least to a decent level at which you're hitting your spells. So Oracle by 496, this is something that's very popular in the Chinese region. We obviously do see it in SCA as well. Combos well with something like a troll, with the monkey as well would be pretty solid this game. Death Prophet is an option. Just a very good opening. So is the Mars. However, Mars in the SCA region has very bad win rate. Very high pick rate, but like 30% win rate so far, which is actually very interesting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, why do you think that is?
Not sure. The hero is pretty solid.
Didn't get nerfed.
Didn't get nerfed. Usually he's picked with very strong combos like Phoenix. It isn't like he's played by the underdogs. He's played evenly across the stage by the favorites and the underdogs. So just bad performance. Also, one very interesting statistic. I'm turning completely into Nahaz. Can production put me a gray beard maybe over here? Some gray hair as well. Puck and Nyx Assassin have 80% win rate in games which end sub 30 minutes. So if the game is lasts less than 30 minutes, Puck and Nyx almost always win it.
Gotcha.
Which is very interesting. They snowball really hard.
Yeah.
Which can be said for other heroes that also have very high win rate in SCA. Those heroes have like 20% win rate sub 30 minutes, which is interesting stats. Pangolier is the one that I'm talking about.
Nyx got nerfed. Like, he doesn't have a break ability anymore. His ulti is 10 seconds longer.
I did get a gray hair right there talking about all these stats. I need to.
Oh, you're just getting old. You're getting gray hair from being
as
old.
well,
We don't
yeah.
need production to do any kind of
Feels bad,
shenanigans
man.
with it.
You know what? How I know I'm getting actually going old? People in pub just tell me, "Stop playing, man. You're old. You're too old." I'm not kidding. I got the first time ever. I got that. Why are you playing? You're a caster. You're old.
You're like 27,
9.
29.
Yeah.
Now you're
Yeah,
old.
you're pretty old.
Come on.
You're
man.
aging
probably
well.
stop
Okay,
playing.
okay.
Like
So,
wine. Like wine.
Retirement time.
Batrider, huh? We've seen a couple of games of Batrider.
We have.
Not been really convinced. After the
haven't.
nerfs, he deals 50% less damage to creeps, to units in general. So quite a hard nerf. Needs a lot of stacks to be able to farm the ancients. But I'm talking about stacks, napalm stacks. Just feels much weaker, and like his laning stage is nerfed pretty hard. It's all about that laning stage.
Yep, but they do have the Oracle on their team, so you know that's something which Execration might be able to take up. And we don't really see the Abaddon played too much in this region. Possibility of a Legion, but I highly doubt it.
We were thinking about these mid laners that usually did crush Batrider. If you want to relegate Puck to a different position, you can pick a Quap or Storm mid lane and just deal with him that way. But overall, not a big fan of Batrider, even though we did see him take a couple of games, win a couple of games in the last few days. That was mostly because he had that one good lasso on a big hero, which just changes the way the game is played, which is always something that Bat will have.
Yeah, historically, Batrider was, you know, always OP, then nerf. People still would pick the hero. You have that BKB piercing ability, like the good initiation, and it's always going to be good defending the tower. It's something that has been valued throughout like
the ages
No,
of Dota.
yeah, exactly.
Ever
Like
since
just-
Lacoste was a player.
Exactly. Ever
Wow.
since I was a good player, anything that pierces BKB is always going to be good.
Tis a rule. Tis a rule. Right, next pick up for 496 Gaming.
They banned out the Medusa, something that the Execration loves to play with the Mars, the Lycan, the Troll. The Troll is interesting. I actually wouldn't have mind them to pick up the Troll, but yeah, they ban it out instead. And there aren't many big cores left in the pool. Wraith King, perhaps one of those that are still left and still considered kind of broken
Yeah, the
at
Ursa
the moment.
as well.
Ursa is banned out by Execration, so Ursa.
So it is.
There's Monkey and Wraith King that are left in the pool, and I think we might see a battle between those two heroes. Which one of these teams snatches which one first?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. If they think there's a big difference between the two, then they'll grab one. If not, then they'll just take a support, and they do take the Shaman instead. Nice answer to the puck.
Lacoste's favorite.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, he is such a great hero. Does so many things. Great laner, very hard to trade against. Has a lot of damage. Also received like intelligence buff in the patch before, so he has more mana to work with in the lane. Like he just scales so well. This is one of the best position for scaling heroes in the game.
And we've seen in the Chinese region, if the puck is picked, the answers are either the Shadow Shaman or the Lion. So you do get one of these two, 496. I think they're happy with this. It gives you
Lion
some-
also like becoming more popular in European region as a position 4. Just, you know, that because spirits are popular right now. Spirits and puck, you need instant lockdown. We've seen in the previous game with the puck, it was pretty much impossible to catch him. It was causing a lot of issues, just being annoying in your face. Against the Shadow Shaman, you can't do that.
No, you'll get hexed, you'll get shackled, and you will get died, killed.
Yeah, died at it.
Died at it.
Yeah.
I died it.
So Execration, it's answer time for them. I mean, there is still the option of pushing the puck to the Pulse 4 if they want to, but I imagine they just put it mid versus the Batrider. It's not a bad matchup, is it?
I think you take something else. I think.
Oh, Enchantress.
I think you flex puck, put it
Okay,
on the 4, put it on the 5 possibly.
One of the reasons why Oracle wasn't picked for quite a long time in the last year, Oracle A, these kind of heroes don't really play well into Enchantress and Chen when they're played on 4, but we'll see. Maybe Ench will be 4, can be a 5 as well, which is very decent too.
So what does the Enchantress bring to the table currently?
Just very solid lanes. That's usually what Ench brings to the lane. Also, the Dispel is really nice, but there isn't really a big thing here to Dispel. The rotations on the Batrider are fine because of the slow, but overall, you don't. When you see this Enchantress, you literally only see the laning presence, and that's it. You don't see some huge big brain like Enchantress versus Beastmaster or versus Darkseer, in which Enchant has so much value, taking off the Iron Shell or taking over the Boar. It's just their
It's also
preference.
Enchantress into Batrider. Batrider just really deals well with the hero because
Yep.
you're not attacking it.
Just
Just
flaming.
flying over it and killing the Bambi. But the other two heroes, you know, they don't deal that well. Oracle has some burst. In the laning stage, you said, well, like Oracle struggles against any kind of summons, Nature's Prophet, Enchantress type of heroes, and yeah, should be most likely Enchantress position 4. They respond with the Nature's Prophet themselves.
Red Nature's Prophet and an instant
Wow.
Alchemist. pick.
There's no damage. Like, they have no damage to kill this Alchemist. This is my concern right now. Alchemist can just easily pop off. Also, you can't invade the jungle with Oracle Shadow Shaman. These two heroes are not like very mobile. You could potentially with Shaman rotation with the Nature's Prophet teleport. Batrider is good, but the two supports don't feel. You know, they're very slow, very sluggish, even if
We did
have
see 496 though be very aggressive with the lineup such as this one, Nature's Prophet and Batrider. The supports, I completely agree with you, but maybe Bat and Nature's Prophet can pick up the slack and just you know, get them over that hill, because they can be very aggressive if they get a decent laning stage. And with all the nerfs that Bat suffered, I'm not sure he'll be able to accompany Red's Nature's Prophet.
Interesting, interesting. But, I mean, you know, this is comfort, though. This is comfort for 496. And that's something I'm happy for them to go to. You know, it's not super conventional. It's a good hero. You know, we see it across the board, but it's just something they really like playing. And same with Execration, I think they like this Alchemist. They've proven they can play against it, and they can also play it pretty damn well. So.
Yeah, we've seen some Alchemist games really backfire in SCA.
Oh yeah.
We've seen some Alchemists not have their items for, like even a Battle Fury for 16 minutes in the game, which is unacceptable, so...
What
TA
if
banned out?
it's offlane Alk, something we've seen in EU?
In EU, yeah. I had... So before it was picked, I had one guy, I played 4 or 5 games with him.
He was spamming it?
He was spamming offlane Alchemist. Every single game, he lost every single time, with me or against me.
Yeah, I remember you talking on the panel about it.
Yeah, right? Like,
And then he just goes to jungle, you flame them. Did you change your opinion now that you've seen pro teams playing it?
No, I haven't. The way he played it, the way what he was bringing to the table was just not enough. But it can work, sure. Anything can work in Dota. That's one thing that makes this game so beautiful.
Yeah.
We're not stuck in a box in set strategies.
You can do what you like. You can pick what you want.
Yeah,
you
there
can
we
lane
go.
it how you want to lane it.
That's the
and
Cop versus
there we go.
Batrider. Yeah.
So they flex Puck, safe lane Alk, offlane Mars. It could be Puck 4 or 5. I don't think it matters that much. I would still give more farm priority to Puck because it you know, looks like if he catches the Oracle, possibly gets a Blink Dagger, it's much better than Enchantress getting the farm. But let's see what Execration decides to do with their lineup.
I was saying, I'm really liking this draft from Execration. It seems well-rounded.
Yeah, it's
And
yeah.
496 go AM.
I was thinking of the AM, perhaps a Morphling or something like that that builds into a Skadi.
Yeah, that's why
later
you
on.
said it.
I'll let you guys talk about it. Yeah, I mean, there aren't many carries that are left in the pool that can go against Alchemist. The problem is Alchemist comes online way sooner. Later on, AM definitely can take over, but if Alchemist gets all his items early on, he will not allow Anti-Mage to get to that point.
Well, it's a battle of pressure. I'm going to have to ask you guys for your predictions for game number 3. Who do you think is taking this series, the game, and also the upper division slot?
I'm thinking I'm having a bad read on these teams and the way they play.
You can see the Windows loading wheel going around. All right, you know, I can go. I'm done with thinking and actually trying to make sense of this. So I've got a coin here. Heads means I go Execration. Tails means I go 496. And we're heads. Can't remember what I said. Execration, that's it. I'm going Execration with full confidence. Guys, do you trust the coin?
I'll go with Execration as well. I think they can put enough pressure against the anti-mage. If Alka gets farm, like he hits the timing right before the anti-mage. They have Mars, they have Queen of Pain, good scaling lineup overall. So yeah, I'll go with them.
I agree. I feel like a team that hits their hits their timings a little bit earlier just comes and takes over the game much easier. 496, they have their ways, like Nature's Prophet and Rasta, they can stall the game, but will they stall enough for this anti-mage to come online? I don't think so. Nando, if he joins the fights, Execration should take it, and I'll go with Execration as well.
Alrighty then, well, these are our predictions. You guys follow the coin. Let's find out what our casters have to say about this one as we bring in Ben and Black. Guys, what is we thinking?
Ben and Black.
Sounds like an ice cream.
Yeah, it does. We serve cookie dough dynamo here. It's a great flavor. Oh, all right. So my prediction. We
He got carried away.
we went to the lights, closed our eyes. You know how you get those spots in your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Came up as a bird with a shield around it. 496.
All right, Beacon going for 496. Black, what is he saying?
Execration.
Execration.
Guys, you guys are.
I mean, I'm just going against you because you're leading.
Okay.
So I gotta make up, you know, the difference somehow. If you win this, you win the whole thing. What can we do, man?
All right, 4 for Execration, 1 for 496. Beacon and Black take it away for game number 3, the finale of the series.
Yeah. Realistically speaking, though, AM does not fare well against an Alchemist lineup almost ever. But, you know, those two teams are really chaotic. Maybe Alchemist will die once or twice randomly. And I hope this game he actually joins the fight, because last game there was a little bit of a problem. He was not hitting people.
He ran away from that fight over by the Roche pit and hung live, and that was like a big turnaround. That could have been.
Yeah, I did not actually check his hero damage, but it must have been like 5,000.
I'm just thinking, I've seen a bunch of alchemists recently get shut down.
Sure.
We watched that one alchemist game where instead of the alch lineup being up 10k gold early, it was
Other
the
lineup.
other lineup.
Yeah. However, I'm just not a big fan of this Bad Rider hero anymore.
Yeah,
be
he is
honest.
mid too.
He
Or
is
well,
mid.
he's taking over top. They're putting the anti-mage mid.
Anti-mage mid against the quad. It is doable. I've played that lane many times. I'm an AM spammer. It is definitely one of the lanes where AM feels quite happy. You can't really be shadow struck at all. You have spell shield to deflect it. So he might not even skilling it, and he's walking away. And putting Alchemist middle against the anti-mage.
Oh, this is a free creep wave for anti-mage.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that too much, to be honest. AM free farms against an Alch. You literally just mana burn him.
And then what does
No
he do?
acid spray. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now my prediction is in danger. I don't know what the hell is going on again. Like I never do with these two teams. Hang is just running into the creep wave.
Yeah, he was trying to get a kill here onto RR, and I guess he committed well too far, and BDZ kills off Hung. I think that's like the third game in a row he's been first blood. Hung. Or,
Might
I don't
very
know.
well be.
I'm pretty sure 496 have given up first blood all 3 games, at least.
Yes, they have. But yeah, this mid lane should be pretty easy for anti-mage. We'll have to see if Alchemist goes for some sort of soul ring or something, you know, to offset that mana burn. But sounds like a free aim lane to me. I would be very happy. But of course, Alchemist also will have free farm.
So they've both Hung and Red down here right now, as Oracle's getting free farm.
Yeah, Hung is done. He's
Or
like,
not
nah.
free farm, he's getting soul experience.
So now there's both Prophet and Bad Rider bottom.
Yeah, he doesn't have level 2 quite yet. And
Yeah.
I think he wants to TP with that.
This looks like a
Or you
Herald
think-
game. Everyone's just bottom. Like, where are we supposed to be, guys?
And then, oh yeah, I mean, he's out of mana, so...
Yeah. If he just goes into an AWP corrosion on his aim, I think he can put on a lot of pressure onto the Alchemist.
Denied.
Oh, look at the denies.
This is actually like
12
one of
and
the
6.
freest aim lanes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe they give that to him.
So now they'll bring Red up towards top. He used that TP to, you know, keep the teleport scroll available to him if he needs to move.
Yeah. Like, if anything, just put the Mars against the aim, you know? Not the Alchemist.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad either, would it?
Yeah. I mean, Mars
Well,
is
I
really
mean,
good.
he's not going to end up using God's Rebuke or Spear, but... We'll say 458 sitting here pretty low.
Yeah. You should
That's
have
the only
a
thing that makes me nervous.
little bit of region, though.
Does have 3 tangos to work with. Rotation over, and that's the Queen of Pain. Not sure if
Wait, why is
458
Quap
will
here
be
now?
expecting that, but
Why is
well, they're
Quap
both
now?
here, and I guess dual laning mid.
Anando is like, alright, you take it, man. I don't know what's happening.
It does mean that 458 needs to be a little bit more careful. Doesn't
No spell shield.
steal the spell shield because he was up against the Alchemist.
Yeah, but even then, we'll see. Ends up biting him, but
He's
dude, he's taking a lot of tower.
yeah. Yoi's just right by the tower, taking shots.
And now
Oracle TP's in. This is the weirdest, one of the weirder starts I've seen in a game before.
Yes. Yes.
And now he's got the spell shield.
Ah, too slow.
Dire's courier has
Didn't
been
get it.
killed.
But he's going to go on Yoi for a second.
Shot
Blink
is popping.
aggressively.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Like now Alchemist is top. I guess they just want to have the Alchemist Prophet matchup, but you could have had that to begin with.
Yeah.
Because Prophet was bottom anyways. Why did Alchemist run middle? Alright, I mean, I guess now they have the matchup they want. But now AM is a lot higher level than the Quap is. So the matchup gets even harder for Quap.
And he's 19-9.
And a region rune.
The perfect rune.
A healing power.
After Yoi once again.
Out of mana on a Quap.
And well, Bombi comes over, could land a Fortune's End. Like you said, no mana available for Yoi. Purifying Flames, and 458 gets the kill. Anti-Mage is having a great time.
Yeah.
And Alchemist
expected.
is 19-1, but his start was, you know, stymied earlier on.
I mean, Alchemist is still, you know, sitting at 20 CS, so it's not too bad for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really can't help but think it would be way better for this Alchemist if you start a bot.
Fortune's End once again, RR gone to Hustler.
Yeah. It's very easy to set up. Those two supports. Now AM completely out of region, out of mana though.
The seeds of fortune.
And
See,
3
that's
bounties for Dire, which is always painful when you have an Alchemist.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. You know, your game's not going that well. You're looking for a Battle Fury, trying to make something happen. You want to get to it as quickly as you can, but that's not going to be the quickest Alchemist Battle
Quap
Fury.
blinked in.
Yeah, Fortune's End. This is a problem. 4-5-8 moving forward. You've got Hustler coming through. Puck behind them. That could be a problem with the rotation from
And out of
RR.
mana.
Silence onto the Anti-Mage. And now he's the one who falls, but Yoey!
Oh,
no,
Bombi.
Oh, all right, they got the puck.
I guess you're more than
That's giving it right back. Diving towers. We've watched like 10 tower dives already.
In 60 minutes, yeah.
And there's only 6 kills. Refill Quap's bottom.
Yeah, checking the rune,
6
double
minute
damage
rune is
bottom.
bottom. That could help this Queen of Pain.
Yeah, probably gonna...
I wonder if Queen of
If
Pain
AM blinks
swaps
in
on-
there...
Oh, Alchemist getting body blocked. They might be able to get the kill. Purifying Flames, Nando gone, and slowing down that Battle Fury even further. And now he's got the ulti. So now you can't just stand and trade. And Puck's just there, level 3. Not sure that's the best route about it.
I can't make any sense of this game. We just have to see how it plays out. My analytical abilities hit its limit.
Queen of Pain comes back. So blink away, Hustler. Got some wards down, and that's in the Radiant Triangle.
Yeah, you always want to make sure that you keep tabs on where the Alchemist is. He now
Stacks.
TP'd bottom.
You want to make
away
sure.
from the stacks.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
Alright, the Quap TPing bottom. Trying to set up here on the kill.
Hung
Double
in
damage
trouble.
rune. And should be dead.
Yeah.
One more
gonna
hit.
be an easy kill.
One
Ooh,
more
I
hit.
Say that.
He cancelled his attack animation.
Does he?
He's dead. He's alive.
No, he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll
The
get down to
Quap
like
cancelled his
30.
attack animation. He was mid-attack and cancelled it.
Wow.
Yep. Now Prophet pressuring top.
And if they start taking out these towers and shutting down where Nature's Prophet or Alchemist is able to farm, like this is just going to feel worse and worse.
Yep. They do not have Arena yet either.
They don't have Coil, they don't have Arena.
It's pretty easy to spam out this tower though. The Orb as well as Spear, Rebuke. Pretty damn easy. And Alchemist is still sitting at the top of the net worth as expected.
Yeah,
Aim
I'm
is also
just-
having a good game.
If Nando dies again, is there a chance 4-5-8 gets his Battle Fury first?
I mean, I hope not. That would be a huge problem.
Hex.
Shackle, level
They're going to have
3.
the Fortune's End, so this is a long time to have him shackled up. Whoa.
Wouldn't have killed him.
He was going for the Mana Void.
Never wouldn't have killed him.
Yeah, not a lot of mana gone.
Is under attack.
Fair enough. I was doing that.
Me
Fortune's End coming through. Spear doesn't latch, but he's blocked by creeps. Red can't keep up for the moment, but tries to get those treants in
Yes, Fairy
front.
Fire.
And does he have the damage with Purifying Flames? Double Purifying Flames does not finish off Rapido. He's happy to get the help. Shackle
Arena.
onto RR. Hustle on the run. Hung coming in. Oh, Rapido throws down the Arena, but he's just going to burn out to the Firefly in the right
Good
click for
couple.
Hustle. Sonic Wave in, Lasso used, RR low again, Bombi trades. Got the Wrath of Nature flying in, and now Yoey is the one in trouble. He's got a blink in 2 seconds, but the Purifying Flames, now BDZ, he's gone! Oh no! Execration! It is all on the Alk at the moment to try and make up some of this net worth.
This Oracle is owning.
Yeah.
Now, Bombi is so clutch. Like, he always has
He's
enough
level
mana somehow.
7, dude. Look at that. He's like 2 experience away from 7.
Yeah.
Let's
The
watch
fight
this
started
again.
very awkward. I did not know that the Bad Rider is here. He gets the Arena on 2, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a good Quap ulti coming through. Ringing their
It's 2.
eardrums.
It doesn't hit Bombi on the back, though.
Does not hit Bombi. Bombi also looks like he's disengaging, but the Prophet is TPing in, and he's like, oh wow, Prophet is actually TPing in. And then he just keeps purifying flames. Purifying flaming. Yeah, I mean, he just dealt so much damage that fight. Probably single-handedly carried that, to be honest.
That's going so well for 496 in that aspect of it all. Spear hits onto Red. Nando comes in. They really need to get a kill. They don't have Dream Coil again to work with. The Arena does lock in Red. They've got the Waning Rift, the Silence. Ooh, Oracle, can he get the false promise off?
Oh.
He tried.
Now might be in trouble too. Spear.
It latches, but he still has false promise. Does he have the time to get it off? No, he doesn't.
Now that was good for Radiant for once.
Yeah.
But it just seems to be like the story of the series, really. One team takes a really good fight, and suddenly the other team takes a really good fight. It's like never going one way, really.
We took a good fight. Confidence is up. Overextend. We took a good fight. Confidence is up. And then they, you know, just rinse and repeat.
Quap is level 7, though. AM closing in on 10. Can really see this lane.
AM also closing.
Oh, he missed the coil!
God, he missed the coil. And the Shadow Strike, I think, got bounced back.
If the coil hits, he's dead. Oh, no.
He's also closing in on his Battle Fury.
Yeah, but Alchemist is at least 1,200 gold ahead of him.
Yeah, but Alchemist, like, their Battle Furies are going to come out at the same time.
He
The
has
only reason
threats, at least.
he's got the reason that
Alchemist
is ahead, he's got
Careful.
the 2 bracers and treads, but Battle Furies at the same time is definitely.
He might die here.
I say Battle Furies at the same time.
Oh, good dispel. Yeah, but even if it comes out at the same time, Alchemist will still have the accelerated farming of the Greed with Greed, of course, and he will still outscale. Like, even Anti-Mage complete late game, you know, can still get beaten down by an Alchemist. So it's not like if you reach late game, this game is just over.
Like, Nando, he's going to get that Battle Fury, but is he going to feel safe? Because Red's really close to this Orchid. And that Orchid, with that mobility, you can really start to shut down an Alchemist if you've got the proper wards, right?
Sure, you can, yes. It will be up to his team to make sure that that doesn't happen.
It becomes a vision game at that point, where you want to TP in, blink through, and shut down the Alch as best you can, because you can see the rest of the team is struggling.
A lot, yes. They do have a lot of setup, though, with the Puck Coil, Mars Arena, Spear. They have a lot of ways of fighting back. So it's not like they'll just turn over and die. Smoke. Yep, here it is. Arcane Rune on Mars as well. They do have another Puck Coil available.
Also just going to deny this tower up top.
AM Battle Fury completed. Alchemist.
Red Orchid is going to be complete on this creep wave.
Yeah, they probably want to set up a kill on the Alchemist with that one ASAP. Or the Quap would also be a really good kill.
Yeah.
And this Quap has just like nothing. No Yules inside, no Orchid inside. This Quap is pretty dead weight right now.
Honestly, they could set up and push in bottom. They've got Serpent Wards, but they're going to go mid. Yoey blinks away.
Right, that was a pretty half-hearted attempt. Like,
It just, well, I think it, you know, you push them away and.
Sure, but I think you can get the kill anyways with Prophet just TPing in.
True.
But yeah, they do end up getting the mid tower, creating a lot of map pressure for his Alchemist and a lot more freedom for the AM.
Trying at least. These Serpent Wards going
not
down.
yet.
Got Repeater nearby. Arena down. There's the Dream Coil and the Sonic Wave. It is the combo that they were looking for on Execration. They'll get the kill on a 1. And that is onto the Oracle, which means Hunk is available to kill 2. No False Promise. And Hustle gone. 3 heroes dead. This is opening up space for the Alchemist. The thing about it is, you know, Oracle's not really gotten a chance. His positioning has not allowed him to get a False Promise out.
I think he's playing very aggressively because of the early game, you know? He has like this false confidence where he did so much in the early game. He's like, he still thinks that, you know, he can get away with it. But now Execration making him pay for it. Suddenly up 3k. They were just up 1k before that.
Yeah, and that is the Alchemist inflated net worth. So, you know, the question becomes, is it inflated? Is it effective? Can they work with it?
I mean, it's good because Alchemist wasn't even part of that fight, so a lot of the net worth just goes to the Quap as well as the Mars.
Yeah.
They did not expect to get blown up like that. It was Arena, Spear, Rebuke, Quap ult on 2 or 3 heroes right away.
Yeah, perfect.
And they just got blown up 100-0. If you can catch that Oracle like that, you will win the fight pretty much.
He needs a way. He needs a way to survive, and it's not his way to survive can't be false promising himself.
Yes.
Because he needs to land that on
Probably
his
the Bad
allies.
Rider.
Yeah. 'cause
Possibly the Prophet, but yeah, this Bad Rider also not having a game at all. We have seen this hero struggle every game
since the nerf. Yeah.
I've not seen a good bad game since then.
Nando forward. Rapido doesn't have a blink dagger, but they are moving in. They find themselves Rapido for a second. Arena used, hung.
Spear.
And there should be a false promise this time. There is. Serpent Ward's committed. BDZ, he's silenced. They've got the Dream Coil down onto this Bat Rider. But look at this. BDZ, he's got Nando moving forward. He's getting low on mana. He needs to be very careful because they've got the Shackle and they might have the damage. Fortune's End being charged up with the Mana Void. They've got Red right behind him. They're getting the kill to the Alchemist. They've also taken out this Mars. They bought back on BDZ. Sonic Wave comes in. Red low, but the silence onto the Queen of Pain. That might allow him to get the kill here onto Yoey. AM's gone, but Yoey falls. RR might follow, but Bobby will just go to the TP. Not in time. BDZ buys back and gets a kill. Full team wipe. Although it's a full team wipe, it costs them a buyback. They lose the Alchemists. And I mean, 4 for 5.
Who comes out on top of that? A pretty even trade, probably. Like, no real winner here. It started off so good for 496, getting that false promise off. Alchemist just completely isolated in the back, running in all by himself.
Yeah, you got the Sprout on RR, nothing he can do. He's getting harassed by Red, who then comes over and helps get the kill on Ananda.
Yeah, they have to be, you know, they have to stick more together. Quap still kind of salvages the fight with the buyback of the puck as well. But Quap also ends up dying just barely.
I think Red might be the difference maker in these fights if he could survive, especially once he gets this BKB.
Yeah, and he's not super far away from it. Prophet, of course, farms very fast. I'm just very scared for this Bad Rider. His net worth is not increasing at all. He's been sitting at this for a good 3-4 minutes now at this 4K net worth.
That being said, I mean, he's only 200 gold behind the Mars.
Yeah, sure, but Hung is, you know, the like POS 2-ish.
But I would say he probably swaps priority with the Prophet, right?
Yeah, I mean, you probably always do.
Yeah.
Whether you want to or not. He's gonna ult those creeps away from you.
Yeah, he does not get the...
It's worrisome, though. Like, an underfarm Bad Rider can just become a liability.
Yeah, and you're seeing that. Yeah, you're not wrong.
As Alchemist is still, you know, continuing to accelerate fast.
And he's got false promise.
Wouldn't have saved him. Saint Joshua already picked up almost BKB. So the thing is, if they trade evenly...
Got the kill on a BDZ. They look over. Hustler surrounded by his own Serpent Wards. Yoey trying to man-fight this. Just blinks away. Red's here. Sonic Wave hits onto the Nature's Prophet.
Yep.
Prop's starting to come back in this game.
Certainly is. That's what I'm worried about. You know, his AM might just have to play this all by himself because Prophet in the mid game is not good against Alchemist. Like, you don't have a lot of damage to chunk through his like AC that's inevitably going to come up, through his BKB that he has soon.
The BKB is going to be important for Nature's Prophet, but I think their focus can't be the Alchemist anymore. It has to be the supporting cast, right?
Yeah. I mean, what needs to happen is really that the Alchemist dies and the AM doesn't. But because they traded the carries last fight, it's actually good for the Radiant side because AM will always get out-farmed by that Alchemist.
Kill there on a Bombi. And then bottom. They do get BDZ, but Hustler... Well, they almost get Yoey. It's close, but...
Not
quite.
quite.
Mobility on this Execration side.
Yep. And once Quap has his BKB, he is going to feel real happy about the situation. He already has it now.
And they're smoking.
Yep. Alchemist 5k ahead of the AM. I mean, Alchemist also BKB in Korea. He's smoked up as well.
Hung blinks the opposite direction. Waning Rift misses. Smoke was broken. All these heroes here ready to go. As they'll still find Hung.
Coil on two.
The arena's down. They've got the coil on the opposite side of the fight. The spear will land. Hung is gone. They'll snap the coil. Red trying to get a kill here on the BDZ. They'll look over with the damage on the Orchid. So Orchid burn should get BDZ, but they'll lose Hustle. They'll lose Bombi. Red gets away. That's BKB used by Yoey. Down to 9 seconds.
That was really good execution.
Mid-tier 2.
Yeah. Execution did a really good job there. Puck coiling the 2 supports in the back while they're going on the Bad Rider, so the 2 supports can't catch up. Can't false promise the Bad Rider. And again, Bad Rider died. Sitting at pretty much the same net worth still.
And just 30 seconds since we said 5k, it's 6k. ahead of the anti-mage.
Yep, that's the life of an AM. You really only beat Alchemist if your team kind of wins for you, you know?
Which they were. It's just they've let that go.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting tough.
Yo. Ooh, counterspell slow from 4-5-8.
No coil, but silence. He doesn't have Orchid yet.
4-5-8. Here with silence, and Spear comes in. Skill shot.
Why he doesn't have Orchid yet, I meant he doesn't have Manta yet. Alright, Serpent Ward's committed on Ench, but doesn't die. Arena up in 3.
Yeah, Red needs to get out of this one. Orchid on cooldown. They've got the silence still onto Rapido, but now that it's not a silence on him anymore, he's got the Arena. False Promise on a Red. Bombi will die. Spear connects him over to the side. They've got the June Coil locking down Hung. 4 heroes dead on 496 and 458. I mean, he's still gone for 25 seconds. The only one alive is Hustle, who looks like he'll get chased down, and it should be another team wipe for the side of Execration.
Making it look easy suddenly. And again, it feels like the same problem Execration has last game, but this time it doesn't really matter much because the 4 heroes are really good at fighting by themselves. Alchemist was not part of any of that.
Yeah, and now
he was just farming away.
Red, he's fallen behind the Queen of Pain, had such a lead on the Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
I mean, Mars is pulling further and further away on Hung. Like you said, his game seems non-existent anymore.
Alchemist still just farming away, almost has his AC completed. Once that's completed, it's probably just Roche time, high ground time. It's very hard to defend against these heroes.
Caught again.
Yeah, it's just so tough to play for him
Trying
now.
to survive and trying to juke, but Nando's here. He'll get involved for a second, throw that stun, and gets a one-tap kill.
Ooh.
Everybody tipping Hung.
Yeah, Hung's game is done. Probably mentally as well as in Dota.
In this game, it's
at
for
0-7.
relegation. Like, you need to...
Gotta show your A game.
Yeah. So show some urgency.
It's always tough to have these games. Like in a game 3 especially, you know. When it all comes down to it. AC now picked up on Alchemist after the top tower.
BKB finally there for Red.
Yeah. But that's already into an AC of the Alchemist. Now the physical damage suddenly doesn't seem so impressive anymore. Okay, top tower down. Will it transition into Roshan right after? We'll see. Hustler going on the quap here.
It's Queen of Pain caught. Spear comes out though, and that's going to save Yoey, who blinks in aggressively. They get the Kona Hustle. They look over. The False Promise can be used on himself. BKB's been popped by Red. And, well, Bombi trying to survive, goes to the TP, and he gets the TP away.
Actually
will
lives.
survive.
Surprising. Huh. Alchemist is hitting the high ground on the top lane. Everybody's connecting. This might just be a tier 3 tower.
It is.
It is.
There's
Might
nothing
be
they
more.
can do.
There's BKB.
Yeah,
Spear
they need
onto
to
the
force
AM.
it out. They've got the spear that hits onto the anti-mage, gets that counter spell, blinks away. They've got the lasso onto the Queen of Pain again. They're going to go, oh, God, Mana Void.
That
quick kill.
hurt. Yeah, I probably just want to disengage after that tower, you know.
Red
just
wants to go in.
Roshan.
Ooh, Orchid comes out onto this puck.
Yules.
Goes up into the air, Fortune's End, and the Jaunt?
He should be dead.
He should still be dead here to Hung. That's not a bad couple of kills from 496.
Yeah, especially on that AM. Getting closer to his next item, finishes Manta Star already. I thought they would just back off and do Roshan together, but instead, you know, they're playing by themselves, getting picked off one by one. They gotta be careful, even though they have a big lead. It can slip out of their hands real fast.
Yeah, Antimage is 1-2 items away, maybe, from bringing it back, and he's got 2,300 gold under his belt.
Yeah. So the problem with Alchemist against AM is, if AM ever catches up even close to the net worth, he can kill the Alchemist team much easier than Alchemist can kill AM's team.
Right.
Simply because they blink. It's going to build to an Abyssal Blade relatively soon, I'd assume.
Just these BKBs are going to be tough. BKBs for all 3 cores on the side of Execration.
Yep, it's certainly going to be a
next
tough
for the
ask.
anti-mage.
And yeah, I just want them to do Roshan right now. That would be absolutely perfect. They don't have any way to fight into it, really. They have 3 BKBs. If they're together, they can't lose.
Is under attack.
If Red can get this AC, certainly feel nice for him.
Yeah, it will nullify the Alchemist's AC, and it is going to Roshan. Good call. And 496 is going to trade the bot tower for it, most likely. Or will they?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Probably.
attack.
But of course, this Alchemist with an Aegis. Maybe even give it to the Quap, you know. We'll have to see what they
I mean, they
decide
haven't
to do.
been close to killing Nando in a while.
He's sitting at 114 health region. He's going to take up the Aegis. I think I would have liked it more on the Quap, simply because Alchemist seems pretty invulnerable at this point.
Coming over, they'll commit to the tier 2 tower, get that.
Yeah. BKB are still 1,000 gold away for the Bad Rider. If they fight before that, spell disaster for them. Oracle getting caught out here.
Antimage is close to his BKB. Yeah, they've gotten themselves killing a Bombi. No doubt about it. Arena down, false promise. Maybe he survives on the TP. Hustler dead to Yohi. They got one regardless. Now the question is, does Bombi survive?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Easily.
BKB picked up for the Antimage. Or, well, built. He needs to still get it delivered.
If he's sitting under Acid Spray, as well as that AC, he is up to 19 armor. Not super squishy, I guess, but if he's gonna get bashed up by the Alchemist, it's still a tough fight. He needs like 2 more items on the AM to really be able to combat him. But again, AM's job is to kill his team, not the Alchemist.
Right.
Alchemist cannot 1v5.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So still about...
Abyssal Blade picked up. And just as I looked at him, top lane,
Yeah. Lincoln's pop, Fortune's End coming in. They've got the silence repeater comes through with BKB being popped by Red. They'll start to disengage. Anti-Mage maybe thinking about going in. Red with the TP out.
no Basher. Yeah, I looked at him top lane, he just finished his Basher. I look at him bottom, suddenly Abyssal Blade. Bad Rider TPing in. Wow, if he gets Abyssal there. Very brave. And Prophet is cutting the creep wave. And AIM is cutting middle.
That's what they need to do.
Doing exactly what they need to do yet. But Puck is on the prowl here. Won't be able to
Mid
catch him.
arena misses. Punk gets away.
Stalling out the game very nicely.
That should be able to keep him from getting this BKB slowed down. 50 gold. He should be able to get it.
Certainly. They, however, do have that Abyssal Blade now.
Yeah.
And he has a Nether Shawl, so he's sitting at 5 armor under the Acid Spray plus AC. He's sitting at -7. He's gonna explode, or rather implode.
He's got to go to his thighs first, and then he'll explode. So 1,500 gold.
No
needed
Alchemist
for
middle.
Red.
To fight without him. Ooh.
Lasso, Mars, mana not existent. Gets the BKB off. Sonic Wave hits on a 4-5-8. They've got the False Promise on a hung with the BKB pop by Rapido. Red coming in. Now trying to get the kill here onto the Mars who will TP with that BKB. They've disarmed Yoey, but Bombi doesn't have a False Promise to work with. Gets a Glimmer Cape TP attempt. Force Staff, I think, spots Bombi on that one. Now they go after 4-5-8, who try to take away the mana from Yoey. They still get the kill here on a hung. That first BKB doesn't work out. It ends up being 2 kills for the side of Execration.
And now the big boys here.
Bit of a sloppy fight, and yeah, Nando, with that fight happening over mid, will start to take it the other way.
Yeah, they're probably just going to transition to the top Rex. They don't have too much to defend with here. No Oracle ult. Yeah, it should just be a free Rex for Execration here. Unless they can somehow get 20k net worth out of nowhere. Which is unlikely.
I don't know if they need 20k.
About there.
Yeah, I see your point.
They're just defending the Rex with... Yo, Nando, you gotta hit that now. I know you're a very timid player, but you gotta hit that.
Elven Tunic picked up for the Anti-Mage.
The Crop is like, okay, you don't want to hit it, then I go into melee range and hit it.
I think if you're 496, though, you should be okay with giving up this round.
Yeah, you're definitely fine with that.
Flame Break, Nando, maybe.
No.
He's got an Aegis. He just don't want to fight that. Swift Blink next. I think he gets that Swift Blink, but he's not too far away from already. He should not be as dead.
Yes. Yes, I hope so. He really has a lot of net worth advantage, you know. I just want him to translate that into damage. He has been in this scene for a very long time, you know. I know he can be a very good player.
BDZ.
Just seems to be very timid here.
Ooh, Illusory Orb, and he jaunts.
He's fine. No Basher, no Abyssal on AM.
That's what he's going for. He's going for Abyssal. Hustler pops the Lincolns, gets the Hex, tries to TP out, but the Waning Rift is there. They've also smoked up. They're trying to catch more. And Anti-Mage in the middle of the lane picks up the Basher and will TP out. 2 seconds till Hun can do the same.
Yep. I would love to just for Radiant to put some Tinker wards or some lane wards just to see the split push coming, you know, set up for some potential kills.
Just expires.
Because like Dire can't do anything other than split push right now.
Yeah.
And that's what they will keep doing for the next 5 to 10 minutes. So just put on some nice Tinker wards, some nice lane wards, catch them. You have the items to do so.
Ooh, Anti-Mage has been caught. Dream Coil used.
BKB though.
BKB. Still, I don't think you want to stay.
Alchemist,
Swift
Swift completed.
Wow, it's getting out of hand for
Now
him.
he's 6 slotted.
At least he can't get any stronger.
No, he can. You give 5 axes away.
I would say get a shard, maybe?
Shard?
Berserk Potion?
I mean, you could give axe to, I guess Puck almost has his. Quops is not that good. Mars is not that good. Yeah, you got a shard.
AC picked up for Nature's Prophet.
Yep.
He's holding the Paladin Sword in his backpack. 458 holding Elven Tunic. He really would love that Abyssal. I think if they get Abyssal, there's a chance here for 496.
Definitely, because he can jump the backline and actually kill heroes.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I want Execration to play more aggressively here. I feel like they're giving them too much breathing room. Actually, Dire is the one smoking up right now. Looking for a play. BKB now picked up on the Bad Rider, as we spoke about. Blink Adderlands also on the Shaman. They do have potential to catch out heroes by themselves and bring them down easily.
Needs to break the Lincolns of that Queen of Pain if they want to go that direction. Almost has a Hex on the Queen of Pain.
Running in here on the Alchemist. Very premature ult from the
Link
Alchemist.
forward. Yo, he gets the BKB off. They're going to look over at Hustle. They've got the False Promise, but that's a False Promise used on the Shadow Shaman. The Sonic Wave hitting on a bomb. They get the kill into the Oracle. They look over as Hustle blinks away.
AM low.
Lasso on an Nando. Abyssal Blade to follow that up onto the Bat Rider. 458 goes to the backlines, gets the kill into Yo. He takes out the Queen of Pain, and they look over at Hustle. 2 more shots should do the deed. Rapido falls. Red TP's out. And the Dream Coil goes down without a target hit. That's not a terrible fight from 496. It did cost the buyback from Bombi, but not awful to keep Queen of Pain and Mars, unbeknownst to 496, dead now. Well, now Mars has buyback, but without buyback for the Queen of Pain.
Yep, can see the team fight again. Arena on 2. And then the immediate Oracle ult onto the Shadow Shaman here, which ultimately ends up netting them a kill onto the Quap. But yeah, you can just see this Alchemist is untouched. Like, he is full health the entire fight. Nobody can even come close to fighting him.
They are starting to break the other heroes, though. And
But
Alchemist, is he hitting hard enough? Is he doing
Sorry
enough?
to be the bringer of bad news, but now Puck has Aghanim's. Those BKBs, not so good anymore suddenly. Because that was really your saving grace in these team fights.
He still has to hit the Dream Coils.
That is true, which has been, he missed like 3 this game.
Yeah.
There's a
Working
chance.
for this Alchemist. Interesting. Going Bloodthorn.
Bloodthorn? I kind of like it. It's a good attack speed boost. A lot of damage.
I say going Bloodthorn. He has.
Wait, coil up, coil up. Oh, you could get a really good coil here. Ah! Okay, is that going? Relax.
Bloodthorn's going to be potentially interesting. There's the blink as well as the Abyssal. False Promise,
Oh, he dies
Bloodthorn,
so
the
fast.
damage. Is there any chance?
Oracle he bought back. If he dies, it's a big problem. He gets speared.
Yeah, he's dead. And so is Red. No buyback. Red short buyback by 700 gold.
That's a mid-rex right there.
And these fights are happening on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah. And his aim just seems like he can't do anything. He has no impact.
He switches off the Abyssal.
Jumps in onto the edge, gets one hit in, and immediately runs out
He
again.
switched off the Abyssal, holding the Basher, going for Scotty.
Yeah. Radiant is very scared still, though. Like, I'm not sure why they don't just hit buildings.
Dire structures are fortified.
Very, very scared here.
25 for the Alch, chemical range movement speed.
Yeah, it's a good talent.
Alchemist looking for that level 25. If he can get the minus 50 seconds on Mana Void, that might do something for him. They've got the mana out of the hands of Nando. They use that Sonic Wave. They'll hit the Mana Void. They've got the Hex onto Nando, but it's not going to be enough with the arena down with the BKBs being used by Yui as well as Rapido. That backs away 496.
That's all they had.
Now they'll hit the racks.
Tank is empty, and Roshan is up in 50 seconds. Nice. Get the meter Rex and get back. Now see, this is what I mean. Like Nando just ran in, started hitting. You know, they go in, blow all the load they had on him. Still more than half health. This is exactly how you need to play with your net worth. Be in their face, be a threat, make them feel bad about not going on you and going on you, you know? Perfect execution there. 3 Rex for them. They're just gonna wait for Roshan now. And then this is probably where the last fight is gonna take part. At Roshan. If Dota can win, they're back into the game.
If they can win, Yoi's here trying to go in a Bombi. Bombi might be forced to use that false promise. He really doesn't want to. But, Fortunes and eventually falls. Shackle out onto the Queen of Pain, but the rest of the team is here, so both of them are dead. Dream Coil comes in, that lands on a hung. Could be a third. That is a long time to be leashed. And dead.
Psychic headbanded him out of the coil.
Ooh.
That's what snapped the coil.
Nice little move there. Anti-Mage pops the BKB, and now he has nothing to really go in on this.
Yep, and Alchemist is hitting the middle.
Do they go? Yeah, they can just go bottom.
They can go Megas. If they want to play really safe, they can go Roshan, but...
Buybacks come out.
Oh, yeah, now
that'll send them back.
Yep. Very timid for sure, but, you know,
It's
I can
a
understand.
relegation on the line.
Yep, I can understand. Quap now with the Hex. And really, this Roshan fight should be pretty impossible for 496. Like, if anything, they should kind of look to just pick someone off before it happens. Like, you know, this Puck, who's now trying to split push bottom, you know, if you can get a pick off on him, perhaps you can get something started because you're not winning a 5v5.
They're moving, they're shifting, they're trying to get there. And they abandon the pit. They abandon the pit.
Yeah, they're very scared. You have to be careful that 496 doesn't take it.
Do they take it quickly enough? Lasso, that comes through, and now they're going to blink in. They've got the Bashes coming out on a Nando. Who'll use that BKB, the Sonic Wave. It comes through and hits on a 3. Oh dear, Hustler saved by the false promise. Gets the Serpent Wards down. They're going to look over Yoi, who pops the BKB, but gets bashed up by 458. They get the Kona Yoi. They'll take him out. They're trying to heal up Hustler enough. Ooh, yeah, they got him. They've saved him. The Dream Coil used as well.
They're hitting Roshan.
And now they're going to go for Roche. They need to be careful. Creeps are pushing into the base, though. They're going to look for this.
Quap has no buyback.
They're going to look for the blink as well as the spear. You'd think so, but now they've got the silence. They're going to hit him with the flame break. The Abyss Blade comes out. They get the kill to the Oracle. They're going to use the Mana Void. That's going to hit on a couple of these heroes. They get the kill to Red. Now they're going to look with BKB being popped by 458 going after Nando, but just doesn't have the damage. Shackle on top of that. Red buys back. He comes back into the fight. Looks over. Is rounding up RR. 458. Can he get the kill? Nando low. He's gone. He's got buyback, so he's back into the fight immediately, but they're going to go again onto the Mars. They'll take out Rapido. He does not have buyback. RR. He's low. He's gone. Double kill here for Red. You need to be careful, though. Your base, it's being taken by creeps. Oh my
God, Puck also
BDC. Can they catch him? Yule's up into the air. Hustler. He's got Shackle. They've got the silence. They don't even need it. Mana Void. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Execration.
Crumbling.
They have stumbled. They have faltered. They have just completely thrown it away.
That's a 13k swing the other way. Aegis cheese.
Oh my. No buyback on the Puck. No buyback on the Mars. 17k lead. You bought back on the Alchemist. That is a win condition now for 496 to save their spot at the upper division. That is a big fight and a big commitment coming out from Execration.
Mars still there for 40. Puck there for 40. That might net them a mid-rex here. Now, if Nando was timid before, now I don't even know what he's going to do without buyback.
It's going to be a 3v5 setup as they go in onto the mid-tier 3. They might even think about going 4s. If you want to put it all on the line, that's an opportunity you might not want to give up.
They do have Shaman Wards? No, they don't. So they're not going to commit for 4s. They just want to equalize the Rex count a little bit, and they have to be careful with the lasso.
They want to catch the Alchemist, just peeking.
Careful, Nando.
Nando, he's forward. He needs to be careful. They're going for the bottom set of racks. This would be a racks in their advantage on the bottom lane. They still have to worry about top. A couple seconds until everybody's up on the side of Execration, and now 496. Well, they back off.
Yeah. Now 17, 18k gold shift. And suddenly they're back in the game. Abyssal Blade picked up on AM. Skadi picked up on AM. Already 3k gold on top of that. Leveler now as well. Whew.
Wow. I don't believe it.
You really need to get your things together now. It's Execration. Like, you cannot let that one slip out of your hands. I'm sure Gaben also said it was 100%.
458.
But
He's mid. He needs to be careful. He's got an Aegis, of course, but you don't want to just give that up to a Dream Coil that comes down and you get a little bit too overzealous on the fact that you just want to fight. But that's certainly an opportunity here that Execration are looking at.
yeah. They do, however, still have the Oracle ult, so AM might as well be working with 3 lives here. Paladin Sword plus Oracle ult can definitely just heal you back to full. Act as like a mini Satanic.
Nando's positioning is so important here.
It is.
Going for the racks.
They should not give up this bottom racks for free.
No, and it looks like they're going to. They're at least giving up the range racks. Counter spell, blink away, keeping himself safe. 4-5, it goes back into the jungle, retreating within the trees. Staying safe with the rest of his team, who are postured and set up just in case Execration smoke and try to come and chase that anti-mage.
30k gold ahead just 5 minutes ago, now covering in their own base.
Yeah.
In fear.
What a shift in feeling to this game.
Certainly. And I don't think they can afford to just play this like defensively, you know? They still have a big lead. Find pickoffs. There's a Shadow Shaman. You know, they're very split up when they die aside.
Spell Prism.
Oof. Who's that gonna go to? Probably Hang.
Definitely one of those neutral items that feels valuable with any team comp.
Yeah. And we spoke about it. AM closing in on that Alchemist net worth.
3,000 net worth here for the anti-mage going into the Satanic. Has the BKB in the backpack right now. And here it is. It's Ag's time for Alchemist. I don't know if that's the time you want to be at. You know, giving Ags away, does it ever feel as strong as you think it is?
They don't really have a great axe carrier other than the Puck.
Maybe?
Puck already has one. Maybe he just gives it to his Puck so he gets 4.2k gold back. And then, you know, build some other items maybe. It's a tough call. Like, they're just sitting in the base. Net worth is dwindling more and more every second. They can't be so afraid. You understand why they are, but they can't be.
10k lead. Ags picked up.
Bad Rider now also completely back into the game pretty much. Same net worth as Mars.
Do they want to fight with this Aegis? That's the question. They did try to smoke. They've got a double damage. This is their moment. This is what they've been waiting for.
They have to be careful here on Radiant. If they fight into the DD, they could spell Doom. Oh, now they see it, though. They see it. They should not be engaging into this.
Do you just go top on 496, push out this creep wave, and try to get megas? You try to force the issue?
You don't have to. Like, the way this game feels right now, if you're 496, you probably also feel that way. You're in complete control.
Yeah.
Like, Radiant is super scared.
Double damage, still a fourth of the duration available. Yep. Reaver is available gold-wise. To finish that Satanic, you just want to make sure you have buyback in the Aegis expires. Off that, though, they know the timing! They've got the silence! They've got the kill perfectly timed by Execration! That was perfect! The horn rang, and he was gone! Oh my god, that was absolutely perfect!
You could tell he was not expecting that. His BKB, you know, Aegis ran out. Another target, maybe Hung.
Yeah, they found Hung. They're going to get the Hex. He tries to get away, but, well, BKB, 4-staff, TP. Is he gone?
He is gone.
Yes, he is.
The AM, you know, Aegis ran out. He's happily hitting creeps. Like, oh, I'm going to put my BKB back in the slot, and BAM!
And dude, a horde, and then they got him. Like,
look at
right
that.
Here.
Aegis ran out.
Boom.
He's like, yeah, my BKB is there.
On it. Wow.
He got destroyed.
He got.
He got. Gotta get, yeah.
God, who's making that call? I want to know.
det enda ni gör på dagarna? Ni sitter i där ventil och spelar Dota.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar. Let's get it on. Vi sitter här i...
Have one on the house.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
I hear you, man.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
I feel you, man.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
That's more like it.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
That's a twist.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar.
Let's get it on.
Vi sitter här...
Be happy.